Every volleyball player needs strong and healthy shoulders to hit hard, serve and play volleyball. That's why in today's video I'm going to introduce you to simple but effective exercises that will fundamentally help you prevent shoulder problems not only in volleyball. You can also get inspired by my superset of these exercises. I myself have experienced shoulder problems several times during my career. Sometimes it was just a slight muscle strain, but I have also had issues where I could barely lift my arm, that I could not sleep on my sore shoulder. I'm sure most of you have also encountered shoulder problems that have been quite limiting for your game. Shoulder problems are usually caused by our hitting the ball. After all, a volleyball weighs something, and in order to give it enough energy, we have to hit it hard. We rarely strain or injure our shoulders muscles in other activities. The most we can injure ourselves is when we fall in defense, or in a collision with another player, or in the gym lifting heavy weights. One of the common reasons why our shoulder hurts is due to insufficient warm-up and stretching. Often we go to practice and we are full of energy, and after 5 minutes of practice we immediately want to attack powerful hits. Well, that's exactly the situation that can result in a strained muscle. The second reason is usually shoulder overload, where our shoulder can't take the large number of attacks and jump serves. When I was playing in Russia, we were attacking for more than 2 hours in the morning, the same in the afternoon, and actually almost every day it was repeated. My shoulder hardly got cold all season, so I also had a problem with shoulder that I had to deal with. The third reason why our shoulder hurts in volleyball is because we don't have it ready. We don't have the shoulder muscles and tendons around it strengthened and reinforced. This is again a situation where, for example, we don't play volleyball for a month and then we go to play a match. The shoulder and muscles around it are loose after a month of doing nothing. And after the match it often turns out badly for not only just the shoulder. And also sometimes bad technique is responsible for our shoulder problems. Because if you often hit the ball behind your head or next to your body, for example, with the wrong technique of hitting the ball, you can count on your shoulder breaking down and demanding your attention. That's why we need to protect our shoulders to prevent problems. Don't address a painful shoulder until the moment it hurts, but do some stretching and preventative exercises. And this video is about these 9 great preventative exercises for shoulders and superset of these exercises that I want to show you. But sure, you may think that this is too much and one exercise will be enough to strengthen your shoulders and prevent injuries. For example, one of the most commonly used and very popular exercise is the shoulder press, where you sit on a bench and you lift dumbbells over your head. Yes, it's a good exercise. On the other hand, this exercise alone will not protect you from potential problems. One exercise is not enough for that. Also, to practice it, you have to direct your steps to the gym. Exercising at home without any equipment is easier and in many cases more effective. And these 9 exercises you can really do at home every day, or do them at the beginning of your training or at the gym. Since these are preventative exercises, I rather recommend doing them before exertion, before a practice or a game. By engaging the deep muscles during the exercise, you'll get good blood flow to your muscles and generally prepare your shoulders for the volleyball actions to come. Before going for these exercises, you need to warm up your shoulders, stretch them out slightly. Here you see one option for a quick dynamic shoulder stretch and warm up. Once we have our shoulders warmed up, we can move on to the exercises, which are all done on the floor while lying on your stomach. I recommend a break of about 20 seconds after each exercise because even though these are non-weight bearing exercises, they are quite challenging. For the first exercise, we perform slow semicircles with our arms outstretched. Hands touching our legs in the lower half of the movement and our fingers touching overhead in the upper position. I call this exercise the butterfly. The arms move as if waving the wings. Throughout the exercise, the hands do not touch the ground. We do 10 repetitions of the movement. This exercise can also be combined with passing the tennis ball between the hands. Again, perform circular movements and pass the tennis ball overhead and behind the body. Now we extend our arms at a 90-degree angle to our body, thumbs pointing up. In this hand position, perform 10 slow hand lifts. We don't need to hurry anywhere. More important is the technique of performing the exercise and the outstretched arms. The second variation of this exercise, which engages slightly different shoulder and back muscles, is the thumbs up position. Otherwise, this is an identical exercise. Or you can also try a variation where instead of pointing the thumbs up or down, we make small forward circles with our hands, performing 10 circles. And we can immediately follow up with an exercise where we make circles backwards. I also can't forget the candlestick, at least that's what I call this exercise. We came to the exercise where we have our arms bent at a 45-degree angle at the elbows. Thumbs pointing up. Again, we slowly raise the whole arm up. And we are engaging the interscapular muscles to a large degree, which we need to work properly in conjunction with the shoulder muscles in volleyball. An excellent exercise not only for middle blockers is this exercise, which practically imitates our handwork on the block. Only now we are not standing or jumping at the net, but we are on the floor. We start the movement in the bottom position with our elbows bent at 45-degree angle, with our hands touching at the top. Similar to the block, we have our fingers spread all the time during the exercise. An exercise that will also test your shoulder mobility is this one. One arm is extended forward, the other starts along the body. While performing the exercise, the arms change positions, alternating up and down. Try to keep your hands as close to your body as possible during the exercise, and again, keep your hands off the ground throughout the exercise. Then extend the arm at an angle of approximately 45 degrees to the body. Thumbs pointing up, and again slowly raise the hands. As with the previous exercises, do 10 repetitions. So now you know what exercises can fundamentally help you in prevention of your shoulder injuries. But I don't recommend doing all these exercises at once. Rather think of them as a battery of exercises to choose from. For me, it's worked well to combine them into a superset, where I do several exercises in several sets during one superset. So let's take a look at one such a superset. I start with a butterfly exercise doing 10 reps. I immediately follow up with an exercise with arm extended and thumbs pointing up. Once I reach 10 reps, I put my thumbs down and I do 10 reps again. The last exercise in the superset is a candlestick exercise with 10 reps. I don't put my hands on the floor during the entire superset. After doing one superset, I recommend taking a break for about a minute, and then you can proceed to the next 2 sets of superset. You will see that in these approximately 5 to 6 minutes, your not only shoulders muscles will get a workout and you will feel these exercises. On the other hand, there is no risk of injury because you are doing the exercises slowly and without weight, and they will help your shoulder to withstand many volleyball attacks and serves. So as I have mentioned several times, without healthy and strong shoulders, every volleyball player has a hard time. Therefore, remember these simple exercises and perform them regularly. You will see that they will help you, and shoulder problems will stay away from you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.